There's a very big difference between seeking comfort and seeking healing. There's nothing wrong with comfort. I want to be very clear about that. There's nothing wrong with comfort. And there is some level of being held that is very helpful for healing. Many times, feeling more comfortable or even feeling better in that kind of I feel better kind of way can be a prelude to healing. It's just that it isn't always. There are forms of comfort and comfort seeking that actually have nothing to do with healing at all. They, at best, can be a stabilization mechanism. Now, there are moments in our lives when any stabilization mechanism is a really good idea. Psych meds were invented for that very reason. Nobody fools themselves that psych meds are actually healing. But they provide a stabilization when that is of primary importance. Great. They also tend to have various kinds of side effects. And there are many other sources of stabilization that have various side effects. Again, I'm not saying no to any of it. Some times are very difficult times. The earth element has everything to do with comfort, where we seek comfort, how we seek comfort, whether we allow ourselves to seek comfort, whether we allow ourselves to actually taking it in, having sought it. And a healthy earth element begins with that comforting and holding as a pathway to integrity. I would say that one of the most important conversations we can have in times of earthquake is how are our comfort pathways, and are those comfort pathways part of our pathways of integrity? That can look really different than we think it might on the outside. There have been times when a bag of potato chips and a 1940s British detective novel have genuinely been exactly what I need to stop a process and kind of bandage me up for a while, just kind of numb me out in a way that allows my subconscious to catch up with what just happened in my life. That kind of swaddling and holding can be a really good thing. One of the things I really want to discuss as an earth issue is how much of the time when we make use of comfort behaviors, that something in us is saying, this is maybe not like the highest, most glorious, most direct route to healing and integrity. If there's part of us that's thinking that, what unfortunately happens is we don't actually get all that we can out of our comfort mechanism. There we are, eating more Sara Lee cakes than you could even imagine, and not even taking pleasure in it, nor even allowing that wedged diabetic like coma feeling to assuage us at all, because we're then so busy beating ourselves up for having done it. I want to talk about comfort, and I want to talk about admitting how much we need some. And I want to talk about healthier comfort patterns, because I think that it's destructive to just try to divide it between healthy and unhealthy. I think there's way too much middle ground to be able to accurately grapple with our reality. If it's just it's healthy, it's unhealthy. It's a middle ground. And what are we doing with our heart to bring out of it or to take it as a potential doorway into a next step better?